First and foremost, I wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody out there in the front lines that are working hard to make it better for all of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi everyone, this is Dr. Tanaka Dune, and I really felt compelled to create this video today because I just wanted to give a little bit of perspective surrounding this really tough time that we're in. When you consider loneliness, for example, sometimes it's just you in the house and you are thinking, what can I possibly do? Things are difficult as they are. You're trying to help out the best way that you can. You're following recommendations the best way that you can. And so you ask yourself, really, when will this end? Or what are the next steps? How do I think about this? How do I process this? And some of the things that I feel that have helped me, certainly, I've been able to organize maybe into 10 top ideas that I have. Certainly, it's not all encompassing, and for critical issues that require more attention, that's a little bit out of the scope from what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about sitting at home and wondering, what am I going to do next, or how can I cope with this? So let's get into it. So the very first thing that I would consider is definitely talking to your family and loved ones. I think that it's so important to make sure that those connections are strong, and as strong as they can be, especially as life is so fragile. Keeping these connections as strong as you can to the best of your ability certainly is something that at least I find very important. Next, speaking to friends. I mean, sometimes friends can be the best therapists, and can also be individuals that really understand you and understand where you're coming from and understand your outlook, even different from how family can understand you or engage with you. The next thing certainly would be to potentially take a break and to reflect and be okay, trying to see if you can understand yourself a little bit better, if any self-improvement can occur. Opportunities for growth, kind of tied in with reflection. And with opportunities for growth, you can consider sleeping better, eating better, trying to exercise as much as you can in the way that you can, in the way that is feasible under the situation, and to consider meditation, consider these things that can potentially draw you out from yourself. Next is I know it looks like I touched my face there, but I promise you I did not. I thought about it as I did, and I stopped. Read. I love to read, and reading makes me escape into a completely different world, and it's exciting. And for a second, I could focus on something else. I definitely would consider podcasts to be something that's important as well. And I think that podcasts are interesting and they're fun and also a source of escape. Just like television and movies certainly can be as well. One of the old school things that we've forgotten is board games. I know certainly social distancing is important. If you can consider or at least contemplate doing video board games or calling up your friend and making individual moves on a checker piece. I think everyone has a checkers game. If not, certainly games can be found online. Just resting as well. And what I mean by resting is take the opportunity to sometimes just do nothing, literally just sit there. And finally, what I consider something to be really important is potentially in line with reflection and in line with taking this opportunity for growth, but different, is using this time to think about the future and about things that you can do in the future, and certainly things that might excite you or things that you've been putting off, consider doing. Just like this YouTube channel, for example. So there you have it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. And I hope that this helps just a little bit. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video.